G'day and welcome to the show. We're heading to the Gympie Music Muster, the place where they reckon there are no strangers, only friends you haven't met. And I thought, you know what? Why don't we meet some friends along the way and turn this into a journey? We're going to kick off in Hervey Bay, then we're going to head to Rainbow Beach. From there we're off to Lake Catharaba and finally, of course, the Gympie Music Muster, the festival in the forest. It's pretty cool, pretty green, lots of music, and I'm looking forward to meeting some friends that I haven't met yet. So why don't you come along with us as we show you what's up down under.
It's time to see this land of wonder. It's time to go and see what's up down under. What's up down under.
Tagging along on our epic journey, we have Scott from Jawa Campers in the Sirocco, Chris and Miriam in their titanium caravans Destination X, as well as John and Liz from Century Batteries in the Nova Caravans Terra Sports. And for this trip, I'll be towing the Red Centre's Kimberley, which is currently in the hands of Mark Hull from Vantech. The Kimberley's receiving an exterior coating using Vantech nanoparticle technology, which will prevent permanent damage caused by watermarks, bug splatter, and the loss of the van's gloss finish. A once-off application professionally applied and eliminating the need to wax and polish the van as it inevitably gets dirty and exposed to the elements. We'll catch up with Mark again once we hit the muster, but until then, if you're after any more information, just visit vantech.com.au. Whilst the finishing touches are being applied, I thought it'd be worth chatting to John from Century Batteries to get some insight as to how best prepare for a long journey on the road. John, what sort of stuff should we be looking for?
Macca, people sort of check the oil and the water, but forget about the battery. So there's a couple of things that you can do. Making sure the hold down clamp's nice and tight, the terminals are nice and tight and clean, and the top of the battery certainly nice and clean. And that'll go a long way to having a good adventure.
Good tip, mate. How about you check yours? I'll go and check mine and I'll catch you out the front on the road.
Absolutely.
Without further ado, it's time to hit the road and meet the team in nature's playground, Hervey Bay. During our time in this beautiful part of Queensland, we'll be staying at Ingenia Holiday Park's Hervey Bay, which by the looks of things, the gang are already out and about enjoying this slice of paradise. So there was no better opportunity than to speak to Tracy from the park and find out more about its offerings as well as what there is to do around town. Tracy, can you tell me a little bit about the park?
So we've got cabins ranging from budget cabins for couples right up to our 3-bedroom villas, 2-bedroom villas for families. We've also got caravan sites, ensuite sites and unpowered sites.
So for the caravaner that comes in, what sort of amenities have you got?
So we've got our main amenities block, 2 laundries, we've got 2 barbecue areas and a camp kitchen.
Now, while we hang around the park at night, what sort of things can we keep ourselves occupied with?
So we have fire pits that you can hire or bring your own, and we also have food trucks come in regularly. So we have taco vans, pizzas, wood-fired pizzas and hamburger one.
So I was a bit excited when we got here because our mates Vegas and Kristen from the Wandering Panda are actually here at the moment. We can get one of the best coffees in town while we're here, but there's
That's
always
right.
something here to eat and drink.
Always, yep.
What is there for the kids?
We've got jumping pillow, we've got 2 playgrounds, and we also hire out our little go-karts.
So we're talking playgrounds now for the kids. This is Hervey Bay. It's kind of one of nature's great playgrounds.
Yep.
What is there here for people to explore?
So we're a 500-metre walk down to the Esplanade at the beach. Great for swimming for families. There's restaurants, clubs, coffee shops all along there within walking distance. And then we've got Reef World at the other end of the Esplanade. Go there, there's a restaurant there, that's really good.
Down on the beach, you can look out there over that pier and out behind it, Fraser Island. Do you get many people go and explore the island?
Yeah, we have a lot of people. They come here, spend a night in the park, store their caravan while they go over the island for the week, and then they come back and stay another night.
So you can actually store your van right here in the park?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you don't have to find anywhere else in town. Basically,
No.
turn up here, stay a night, store the van, go and explore the island, come back, stay a few more nights, and off you go.
Off you go.
You've definitely given me some good pointers here today. I'm going to go and grab Chris and Miriam. We might go and check out that Reef World Aquarium, I think. You guys want to come along? On our way to Reef World Aquarium, we couldn't help but take in the sights and sounds of the Esplanade. Located just a mere 200 kilometres north of the Sunshine Coast and directly across from Fraser Island, it's not hard to see why Hervey Bay remains a tourist hotspot all year round. Whilst I'm sure we could walk along these pristine beaches all day, we've got a date with some sea life. Stay tuned because after the break, Miriam from Aussie Destinations Unknown gets a little bit of shell shock.
What's up, down under?
What's Up Down Under is proudly brought to you by our production partners at Nova Caravans. Browse all their latest models at novacaravans.com.au.
Macca.
Greg, how are you, mate?
I'm good, yourself?
Good, thank you. This is Miriam and Chris.
Hi, Miriam. Hey, Chris.
Greg.
I'm good, thank you. Yourselves?
Beautiful.
That's good.
Mate, we just had a bit of a poke around town, had a good look around, and I thought, let's go down to Reef World and check it out.
Okay.
What do you got here for us to look at?
Right, Reef World's a total natural aquarium. We've brought the reef out so the people that can't get out to the reef can see it in a true natural form. So how you see it outside is how you see it in here.
So what are you looking forward to seeing today, Chris, mate?
Oh, Miriam getting the tank. Can we get her in there or what?
We can show her in the tank.
In a tank with what?
A couple of great whites. No. Turtles.
Don't even tell her.
Don't even tell us, right?
How's this guy? Okay, turtles.
Yep.
Okay, what do we do in the tank with turtles?
So just swim around. We've got some green turtles out there, Sam and Hook. They'll love to meet you and take you for a swim.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
Sounds like fun.
So we're going to have a poke around today and have a look at the aquarium, but it feels like you do a little bit more here than just aquariums.
Yeah, we have a restaurant here as well. We do a lot of, we do mainly breakfast and lunch, but a lot of weddings or any function, right on the water's edge, as you can see. Well, shall we go and have a look?
I think that's a ripper
Right,
idea.
it's time to do, guys. We'll go this way.
Top idea. Making the rounds around the aquarium was made abundantly clear what Reef World set out to do when it opened in 1979. Giving guests an up-close look at sea creatures in a completely natural ecosystem and educating them should they encounter these creatures in the wild. But how on earth does Greg and his team manage such a huge undertaking? Mate, to come here and just look at everything is pretty interesting. But I was sitting there before thinking, this takes some management. How do you set all this up and run it?
To be honest with you, Macca, it's pretty easy. We just have sand-filtered salt water. The tanks will fill up, overflow back outside, so that's taken care of, continually changing the water over. Our centre tank holds about 110,000 litres, gets about 3 to 4 changes in 24 hours.
So this is water out of the ocean, comes in.
Yep, straight out of the ocean. We only sand filter it. There is no chemicals. And the best thing about the sand, it's only trapping the dirt, but allowing the nutrients, your planktons, algae, for example, come through. But we're getting other microscopic organisms, tube worms and ascidians. So our tanks are just like a complete reef. We don't sort of try and design the tank around a certain fish. We just have a bit of a mixture in there. So it's very similar to if you went for a dive and how you would see it. So when you walk around our tanks, you could go around 2-3 times and still find something different each time.
All right, I reckon we check the tanks out a little bit more later, but I'm keen to get Miriam in amongst those turtles.
Sounds like a great idea. It should be nice and refreshing out there.
Refreshing. I love that word.
Let's
Turtles
go.
love a friend to come for a swim.
Yeah, good. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's
all
get into it.
All right, we'll head off. We'll go this way.
Suited up and slightly petrified, Miriam is greeted by Reef World's friendly residents.
Let's just start with something a little bit less intense, like me sitting here and you
Do you
coming.
speak turtle?
I do. We're having a conversation. This is Hook.
This is Hook. He's going to come and say good
Hook,
day.
I can touch him, right?
Yeah, he's probably going to want to swim through here, so...
Okay, let me just.
So it's up to him what he wants to do. Yeah, you can give him a pat.
Hey, buddy.
After getting comfortable with the turtles, Hook and Sam, Miriam was getting ready to venture beneath the surface.
Rightio, so I've decided to put this on because I'm going to go under the water and say g'day to these critters. And right as I did that, a shark popped out from right under Macca. Is that your fault, Macca? Did you send it to come out?
I didn't do it myself. While I pulled the lever, I didn't know what it was.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's go.
Oh, it's peaceful now, isn't it? She can talk underwater.
So the most common people do in this tank is swim with their feet out the water, because it is the most important part of your body to protect.
This was one of the most I'll say incredible things that I've ever done. Yes, I was scared because I have a little bit of a fear of getting under the water, but doing it in this enclosed space gave me the confidence to actually get under there and do it as much as it didn't look like it did. It actually did. So if you're in the area, definitely recommend coming and jumping in the tank with these turtles and whatever else may be lurking below.
Greg, thanks very much, mate. Always good to visit a local family-run business. You've put it on well.
Mac, it's been our pleasure, mate. Glad you could come on in. It's a shame you didn't jump in that tank. Maybe next time.
A little bit cold for me. I'm going to let Chris and Miriam get themselves sorted out now. I might duck back to the park and have a little bit of me time for a moment. Oh, g'day. You lot all think it's all beer and skittles out here, but I tell you what, we're flat out. And when you get the opportunity to take 5 minutes, you take it. Now, I'll tell you a story. We keep getting noise complaints around the camp, but I can't work out what it is. It's not this. I can't hear that. I'll sleep right through it. I don't know what the noise is. But if you want any more information on this, go to the website below. No noise here. Stay tuned, because after the break, the gang explore the cultural side of Hervey Bay.
What's up, Downunder?
The Fraser Coast is traditionally home to the Cabby and Butchulla people, and I figured while we're here, I'd treat the crew to some local knowledge and survival skills. Well, it's time to keep the crew busy for a couple of hours this afternoon here in Hervey Bay, so we've dropped into Hervey Bay Marine Eco Tours and I've caught up with Jackie. Jackie, what have you got that'll keep our guys out of my hair for a couple of hours?
Well, this afternoon they could join us on a Jinung cultural walk.
Yeah.
It takes about an hour and a half. Easy walk, no stress. Plenty of opportunities with our guide Aaron to talk about bush tucker, bush medicine. He's got a bit of magic up his sleeve. He's got a lot to share.
So what are they going to experience this afternoon on the tour?
Well, hopefully they'll learn to some survival skills. They'll
need it hanging around here for a couple
of
weeks.
They could do. Bush tucker, bush medicine. There's also some stories of the local Butchulla culture and history. You might even pull out the didgeridoo and play a tune. So, yeah.
Sounds cool. Well, I've got to duck back to the park now, catch up with Scotty from Jawa and have a look at his camper, but I'll leave the crew with you and Aaron.
Absolutely.
Get out there and have some fun.
Let's do it.
Well,
we have our own cleansing jum recipe. It's like a cleansing smoke recipe. It's not exorcism strength, but it's like good vibe stuff, you know? And yeah, so normally we just grab the ingredients and throw it in a fire, but I thought, why don't we turn that into a smudge stick too? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some Aboriginal style smudge sticks. Let's go. Okay. If you only want to make a small one, yeah, have a go again, have another go. Because you want the dry kindling so it sort of promotes.
Like those ones? Yeah.
Yep, yeah. You see the violet veins. After you've done that, you just sort of fold it up like that, like a little parcel, and carry it with you. And we'll slowly add to it as we go.
So, as the crew continue to gather materials for their smoke sticks, they're also being enlightened of the cultural philosophy. What's good for the land comes first, and most importantly, if you have plenty, you must share. And with Aaron possessing a wealth of knowledge of the land, he was more than happy to share some tricks along the way.
Okay folks, this vine here has a leaf on it which is called a goat's foot. As you can see, it's shaped like a goat's footprint. These are used for headaches. Just put this on your head like that and let the sweat grab it. Yeah.
So how long does it last, like to take your headache away?
It's only temporary, but if symptoms persist, consult your doctor, right?
That would be your witch doctor.
Okay, let's head up to get some of this casuarina, some of the she oak.
If one thing can be said about Aaron, it's that his knowledge is infectious, and by the looks of it, Courtney, John and Liz are having an absolute blast, particularly when it came time to discuss Dreamtime.
When our creator leapt to the sky, he carved a path for our people to attend Sky Country. Watch the slip hazard on the rocks. It can be a little bit slippery. Just here, see the big toe and the other digits? Right?
Ah.
Then the top heel of the foot.
Yeah.
Going towards the back.
That is very cool.
Wow. That is
And
cool.
as you said, like it's just direction straight up to the sky.
Yep.
That is really cool.
And if you didn't know, you just think it was
It's
the
just
way
another
the rock
rock.
was.
Yeah.
So how long do you reckon that's been there?
Oh, if the earth and stones could speak, what a story they could tell.
After a quick stop to harvest some makeshift rope, it was time to build the smoke sticks, which the entire group managed to achieve without any hands-on help. A testament to Aaron's teachings.
Really well.
So once you do see that it's going to get a decent smolder about it, you can
It smells
snuff
delicious.
it out. It does, doesn't it? You snuff it
Not
out and then...
necessarily delicious. I don't think I'd eat it.
Yeah, so then you smoke yourself and the occupant, other occupants. Then we walk into the occupied space and we go to the walls Just all four corners, you don't have to chant or anything. Just ceiling to floor, like that. Ceiling to floor, just in the rooms of your place.
All right.
So a cleansing jum or a cleansing smoke. Like I said before, not exorcism strength, but good vibe stuff, you know?
That was such an incredible experience. What did you guys think?
That was amazing.
Learned so much from
It
them.
was so knowledgeable.
Really good.
Yeah. Oh, well, we better get back to the park because I've got a date with Macca now.
A what?
A date.
With Macca?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go.
Okay, off we go.
I've had a bit of a sneak peek at the Sirocco as I've got around, but I've got a bit of time on my hands. I thought I'll catch up with Scotty and find out all about it. Mate, tell me about the Sirocco.
Macca, we've got our 15-foot Sirocco on display here, showcasing our outdoor living at its finest.
So what is it in a nutshell that makes people come to Jawa?
I think mainly being a family business, our biggest thing is we care. A big part of our business is the after-sales service. If people have a problem, we're jumping all over the shop trying to get people sorted so they can enjoy their camping experiences.
Mate, what about the Sirocco makes it outdoor living at its finest?
No, it's got plenty of features about it. Massive amounts of storage, as well as a 270-degree awning. It really is on display.
So your living area inside, from a comfort point of view, what are you going to find in there?
You're going to find an ensuite with internal shower and toilet, also a dinette inside, as well as your queen bed.
So from a comfort point of view outside, what sort of features do we find?
We find a 95-litre dual zone fridge freezer, huge pantry area, as well as a 4-burner gas cooker and sink, toolboxes front and rear, outdoor shower, generator storage, you name it.
Let's talk about its abilities off-road.
Off-road, we're running level springs and shocks as a standard inclusion on this hybrid. As long as you drive to the road conditions, this baby will tow straight behind you.
So air assist, how does that work?
Compressor mounted inside, unlatch the roof, lick the button, pops up by itself.
Well, Scotty, I could see myself out in the bush spending a bit of time in this, no problems at all. If anyone at home wants any more information, where can they go and get it?
They can jump on our website, jawacampers.com.au, follow us on our Facebook and Instagram socials, or send us an email to info@jawacampers.com.au.
There you go. If you're looking for any more info, you've got plenty of options there. Get busy.
Chaos Gear Camper Trailer Lifestyle and What's Up Down Under are giving away $5,000 in prizes. It's the Chaos Tough Tested competition. Win one of 10 $500 Chaos gift vouchers used to purchase canvas and hard case storage solutions, vehicle awnings, shower awnings, tactical and recovery gear, and the list goes on. Just go to any of these websites, follow the links and enter for your chance to win. You can enter every day, and the best part is it's free. The Chaos Tough Tested competition. Get your entry in today.
Stay tuned, because after the break, I catch up with Courtney from Red Centre and a new dream team is formed.
What's up down under?
Finding your dream caravan is challenging enough without the thought of how you will pay and tow it away. Give yourself the best bargaining power at purchase time with pre-approval from 360 Finance. Visit 360finance.com.au. and see how easy it is to get your 360 Finance pre-approval today. Courtney,
Hello.
how was the walk?
Good, thank you. How's the van going?
Coming along nicely, thank you.
Great.
Hey, while I've got you, you've been around caravans for years. You build them, you use them. You must have some good tips. What do you got for me?
Okay, so even though it's an off-road caravan and we build all our own suspension using great products like Petter's shockers, you still need to make sure that you drop the tyre pressures on the van to drive to the conditions. And probably need to make sure you regularly service and maintain the caravan as well as the car.
I reckon that is a ripper tip, and I've got a tip for you now. So you finished your walk, how about you give me a hand to get some dinner ready?
Sounds like a great idea.
Come on. Alrighty, what do we got here?
Oh,
How about you take that lot?
I can do that.
I'll take this lot, and that'll be the whole lot. All right, you lot, we've done our part of the job. All you got to do is cook it all.
Sounds good to me, mate.
Right.
Bring it on.
Can't wait.
Sounds even better to me.
Yeah, I look like a real professional. They're not even cooked.
It's not even.
Yeah, great. You could have given me another few minutes, mate. Oh, yeah. How's these burgers looking now, mate? Oh, yeah. Here we go.
I'll give them to you and I'll get the calories.
Done. Sounds like a plan, Liz.
Beautiful.
Well, I guess it's true. There are no strangers, just friends you haven't met yet. And with the whole gang coming together for dinner, it is safe to say that we've got some new friendships forming. After a couple of drinks and a feed and some hefty banter, I think we've assembled just the right crew to take on the Gympie music muster. Well, would you have a look at this little team starting to form as we wrap up the first episode of our 4-part journey from Hervey Bay to the Gympie Music Muster. It's all been thanks to our sponsors right here on the screen, and we're about to have some dinner, but don't worry, we'll be back next time as we hit Rainbow Beach and show you what's up down under.